Let's call the meeting to order. Can I have a roll call, please?
Yes, Belsley.
Here.
Blunier.
Here.
Dobb.
Here.
Hare.
Here.
Herman.
Here.
Kaufman.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Pledge allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. There are no public hearings tonight, no special reports or presentations. Is there anyone in the audience that would like to make a comment? Would you please step to the mic and give us your name and address, please?
My name is Bill Welk, and I'm at 17162 Toledo Blade Boulevard, Port Charlotte, Florida.
Thank you.
I'd like to thank the city attorney for explaining to me how to get public records requests, but I would also like to ask him, if he asks a city employee not to talk to me, that he puts it in writing, because I don't think any lawyer for the city should ask any city employee not to talk to one of its tax-paying people. Thank you.
Anyone else like to make a comment? Would anyone like to request anything to be removed from the consent agenda? There being none, can I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Second by Sam. Any discussion? Call the question, please.
Belsley.
Yes.
Blunier.
Yes.
Dobb.
Yes.
Hare.
Yes.
Herman.
Yes.
Kaufman.
Yes.
I have nothing. Village clerk?
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Village administrator?
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Chief of police?
I have a few things tonight, Your Honor. First, I've put in some handouts on each of your table spots there. The first one is regarding special events, community events that we held last year. There's about 16 different events that our auxiliary worked at, as well as our officers. The total expenses were $13,849.73. Down a little bit from last year and the years before. We've lost some events in the town that were pretty costly for us, so they went down. Barbecue Throwdown, Cycling Classic, Dock Dogs, some events of that took a lot of our time. But I would ask for a motion to move that amount that I stated from the tourism tax fund back into the general fund to assist with that.
Could I have a motion, please?
So moved, Your Honor.
Second? Second by Dom. Got it.
Thank you, sir. Also, I put on there a list of our current vehicles that we have and the miles that we drove in 2016. It was 258,228. In addition to the miles that you see driven by the vehicles here, not listed are also 3 vehicles that are no longer in our possession that we got rid of mid-year, that the miles that they incurred.
Before we go on, let's call a question on that first item.
Blunier.
Yes.
Dobb.
Yes.
Hare.
Yes.
Herman.
Yes.
Kaufman.
Yes.
Belsley.
Yes.
With the mileage that I've given you on the cars, I also have some asterisks there next to cars that we're looking to trade off, or well, not trade off, to sell and purchase others. We budgeted this last year for this current fiscal year for 3 new squads. As I have been working the last few days on my upcoming budget, as well as set in on some bargaining unit negotiations that we've got going, and there's 3 going on right now in the village. I know that we have a little financial issue. In 2015, we ordered 3 squad cars. However, GM canceled over 1,200 Impala orders, police vehicles. We got 2 2016s in late 2015 for those cars. So as we started the year 2016, we had a couple of vehicles that had about 5 months less driving than they normally would have those. Additionally, we were able to get 3 new vehicles in the year 2016 this spring that are on the street. A few years back, we had budgeted 3 cars, but the board wanted us to try and see what we could do to get by with 2. That was a major undertaking for us because one of the vehicles that we wanted to get rid of, we started having mechanical issues with. Because of that, I would be hesitant to reduce more than the 3 that we have budgeted if it weren't for the fact that GM canceled those orders and put us back a little bit. Because of all the totality of these events going on right now, I believe it would be a benefit for the village for us to try to get by with just 2. The 2 that I would look to replace are our 2012 vehicle, which is an unmarked vehicle, and I would look to replace that with one of the sedans. It's Ford's Taurus version of that. It's a sort of a smaller vehicle. It is all-wheel drive. And I would look to try to get by with that and see how we are. We have been very pleased with the Ford SUVs that we've had. Our city mechanic has commented favorably on their mechanical dependability, as well as the officers with them being able to get around. I would look to purchase one of those as well. As I said, I have a sense that this is a good move on our part. I might find out that I was wrong, and I might find out that we're in a situation that we were a few years ago where we had some mechanical issues with our vehicles. If that comes to be the case, though I'm planning on budgeting for 3 new in the upcoming fiscal year, I may be before you all at appropriations in July saying that this wasn't a good deal that I thought it might be. But right now, it would be my recommendation that we get the 1 sedan and the 1 SUV for a total cost of $51,710.
Motion,
So moved.
second by Jeff.
Thank you, Chief, for that recommendation and research. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And I'm sorry, go
Yeah,
ahead.
is the sedan, the Taurus, is that is it what it's called the Interceptor now? It used to
They're
kinda-
both actually called the
That's what I just
Police
wondered.
Interceptor. One's a SUV and one's the sedan, but it's more of a, like the SUV is more of a Explorer
Gotcha,
style. The other is more of a Taurus.
thanks.
Did you have anything you want to add, Ginger?
No, just I agree with the recommendation. And, we'll see how it goes.
Anybody else want to add something? Call a question, please.
Dow.
Yes.
Hare.
Yes.
Herman.
Yes.
Kaufman.
Yes.
Belsley.
Yes.
Blunier.
Yes.
And that's all I have tonight, Your Honor.
Corporate Counsel. Nothing tonight, Your Honor. Director of Fire and Emergencies.
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Director of Public Works.
One item tonight, Your Honor. I'd like to ask for approval of our annual fuel contract. This is for gasoline to Ag Land.
So moved.
Second by Sam.
I sent a memo out to all of you that kind of detailed the prices. It went up about 18.6%, but I still think it's a good price. $2.07 for unleaded and $2.15 for diesel. And that starts February 1st and will go for an entire year. And Agland's been with us the whole time I've been here, but excellent service. So I'd like to ask for your approval tonight.
I'm in favor of it if I were voting, but I was curious why there were no other bidders.
You know, we talked to probably 5 different suppliers. I will say in our bids, we still have it, and that's something as we go forward we could look at is, you know, within I think it's 25-mile radius, at least having, being able to get the supply from there. So they can truck it into tankers. So that does kick out some of the ones from Chicago, those sort of things. That's something we can look at as we go forward. I think the prices are still pretty competitive. We used to get 2 every time. Yoder Oil typically would. The last few years they haven't. Haven't really got a reason why. But we've kind of focused on the service. You know, whenever we need it, Ag Land's here and Yoder too. So if we venture out, I think that's the thing we got to think about. But I'm open to suggestions.
No, they're good co-op.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Call it, please.
Hare.
Yes.
Herman.
Yes.
Kaufman.
Yes.
Belsley.
Yes.
Blunier.
Yes.
Dobb.
Yes.
Planning and zoning.
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Trustee Belsley. Nothing this evening, Your Honor. Trustee Blunier.
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Trustee Dobb.
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Trustee Herman.
One item tonight, Your Honor, Resolution 1216 regarding executive session minutes. As you probably recall, every 6 months we're required by statute to review our executive session minutes to see what can be released. And in the 6-month period from July through December of 2016, we had 3 executive sessions. September 6th, November 7th, and December 5th. And I've reviewed all of those minutes and recommend that they not be released at this time due to the subject matter, which involved personnel and collective bargaining, which are still in process and unresolved at this point. So we actually have no executive session minutes to release.
Thank you. I know a very special request to trustee here. Do you have anything?
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
I'm sorry.
No, he forgot.
I've done that before.
Okay.
He looked right at me and said,
Okay.
Yeah, I looked right at him, but the
I
beard
was-
threw me off. Trustee Kaufman.
Do we
nothing
need to
that I-
vote on this resolution? Yes. Your Honor, I move that we approve Resolution 1216, please.
Okay. Call that question.
Herman.
Yes.
Kaufman.
Yes.
Belsley.
Yes.
Blunier.
Yes.
Dobb.
Yes.
Hare.
Yes. The ayes have it, Sam. Council has asked for an executive session. He advises me that we won't need any staff at all except for the lucky administrator who wanted to stay late anyway. May I have a motion to go into executive session? May I have a second? Second by Sam. We got the beer. All in favor?
Aye.
Roll call.
Okay, we need a roll call.
Kaufman.
Yes.
Belsley.
Yes.
Blunier.
Yes.
Dobb.
Yes.
Hare.
yes.
Herman.
Yes.
The ayes have it.